Good morning. Good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning.
Welcome to AMR Elite Realtors Coffee and Conversation. My name is Juanita Winky Kennedy, Associate Broker.
I'm Alicia Richardson, broker owner, AMR Elite Realtors LLC. And we have with us here this morning Miss Shamika Rivers of Prime Stewardship LLC.
Welcome, Miss
Welcome.
Shamika.
Yes, yes. Let me put my eyes on this morning. You know, I can't see. So Miss Shamika, we are so excited to
Mhm.
have you here with us this morning. And can you tell us about yourself and your business?
Absolutely. Well, good morning. Good morning. I'm so honored to be here. And sure. So, my name is Shamika Rivers. I am a native New Yorker, Bronx, by the way. And I am also a Navy vet. I served 10 years in the United States Navy. And right now, I'm living in Waldorf, Maryland. And so, my business is Prime Stewardship, like you said before. And we are a financial services firm. So we assist with financial education, financial planning, retirement planning, rollovers, all sorts of stuff. And so we're just here to serve the community. So whatever you have that you may be interested in regards of finances, Prime Stewardship is here to help.
That is awesome.
Awesome. That is
Awesome.
awesome. So, Miss Shamika, what made you pick, to choose and decide to do this type of business?
Well, actually, Juanita, I started out with selling life insurance. That's really where it started. At the time, I had lost three close family members back to back, and I tell you, they had no life insurance. Okay. So we were paying out of pocket, GoFunding me, and things of that nature. And how I kind of transitioned into the whole financial services part is I had a mentor. Her name is Kristen Torres of Align Financial Services, and she's known as the Retirement Barbie. And when I locked arms with her, she brought me into the world of expanding outside of just life insurance into financial services. And so now I'm here to educate and help people get their finances together and protect them, not only their lives, but also their assets.
That's great though, because you're
Awesome.
right. There are a
That is.
lot of people that leave from here and do not have life insurance or nothing
Right.
set up financially for success. And they don't realize, you want to try to set up while you're here, but you also need to set
Mhm.
up for when you're not here to make sure things are covered. And it's not really a hard thing to do. So even with that being said, um, I know that, we've had several conversations and a lot of people don't realize how financial planning it plans, it's for your entire life, but it also ties into the housing market. It ties into, how you move forward in purchasing a home. And could you just give us, a little bit of information because you've said it too. Can you explain to us why?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, financial planning is crucial when it comes to everyday life, but it's definitely crucial in the home buying process. So there's actual several reasons why I feel that it's crucial, but I'll just point out three. So the first one really is about budgeting and affordability. Financial planning, it really helps you to understand your current financial situation. Sometimes we are scared of that, right? We know that money comes in and money goes out and some bills are paid and all of that, but it's really really important to set a realistic budget. And so it also helps you to understand how much you can really afford to spend on a home, right? You see these pretty homes, but can you really afford it? We don't want to be house rich or house poor on either side of the equation, right? So
Right.
the first thing I think that is important is budgeting and affordability. The other thing I would say is financial planning helps with getting your goal to saving for a down payment and also improving your credit worthiness, right? I know that there are a lot of down payment programs out there, but still having something aside, a lot of times the lender wants to see how much money do you have sitting toward this endeavor that you're bringing to the table, right? If you want to buy your own home. And also, we know credit worthiness is paramount, right?
Yeah.
It really just, those two together, it just strengthens your mortgage application and your ability to get good and favorable interest rates, right? And loan terms. And then the last thing I would say is just preparing for home ownership expenses. A lot of times the home ownership or owning a home light bulb goes off and on, and it's great and it's awesome, but there's some expenses that goes with that. You're not going to be able to call landlord so and so to come in and fix that plumbing if something gets backed up, or if your child flushes a Lego down the toilet. You got to have something ready on the side to have those things taken care of.
Absolutely.
So those are just three nuggets that I would throw out there on how crucial financial planning is to home buyers.
Yeah.
Right. And I would say, what is one main thing that you would suggest potential new home buyers actually do I know you touched on it somewhat, to kind of get ready for the home, for that big old home that they want to do. What do you think as far as financial planning is concerned on that?
One thing that I would say, my one main thing is, once you get everything in order, you know how much you have to spend, you've worked on your credit and all of that. I would say the next main thing is getting a pre-approval.
Right.
I think getting that pre-approval for the mortgage, it really clears up the understanding of how much you can afford to borrow, based on the financial situation that we've already set with those, those three things that we talked about earlier. And it really gives you a realistic look on what you can afford. You don't want to, and this market is very tough, right? People are putting bids in and all of that. You don't want to go in there and not have that that backing of a pre-approval. So I would say one main thing, once you get those things in order, come and get your pre-approval done and see realistically how much you can afford before you go out there and start looking at these beautiful homes.
Right. I got a question. So when I'm thinking financial planning, and I think most people think the same way. Financial planning is like getting a retirement account, starting to put money into that retirement account. But when you do that, that's money that can't be used towards the purchase. Is there some type of other process or program that you kind of teach them that the money is readily available and it's not waiting until retirement as well? Because a lot of people don't like to have the money, oh, I can't even touch it. They want to touch their money. So is there other ways that or other programs you have?
So it's very interesting that you said that, because when I talk to a lot of young people, they are like, look, retirement, that's 40, 50 years away.
Right.
So the one thing that I do like about the financial services industry, that there are a plethora of programs or different products that can be used in helping you to save now and be able to touch your money. One of the products that I offer a lot of clients is an index universal life insurance policy, or also known as LI. You want to take notes?
Index
LI universal life insurance policy.
Okay.
That type of policy is not only for death. It does offer a death benefit component to it, but there's also a savings component to it. And what I work with a lot of clients are, depending on how far out they're looking to use this money, they can actually make themselves the bank, right? They can save money in these type of accounts where they are withdrawn tax-free, that they do have growth in them as well. And when they're ready to use that money, it's readily available for them to use for whatever they want to use it for.
There's not a
I've spoken to
thing to that.
No, there's no limits. What it is about, though, is about proper structure, right? And so we would just sit down, and this is where it comes to case by case. We would structure your index universal life insurance policy to where your goal is. So that's why it's really important to sit down with a licensed agent who can structure this policy well to make sure that you can maximize the benefits of it.
So what's the youngest age you take in clients? I ask that because, what if if I want to bring my 16-year-old and start him now, can I start him now or do I have to wait till he's 18?
Absolutely not. Actually, the youngest client that we can take on board is 15 days.
Oh.
So you can start this type of policy for your 15-day-old child. And actually, we call those and pen those to be $1 million baby policies, because those are juvenile policies in which you still have those same types of benefits. I actually use those as college funds and things of that nature when I sit down and talk to parents.
Juanita, we got to find somebody that has $1 million baby policies, because they should be ready now at like 20,
Hey,
24.
Yeah. So my question is, how long does it take to create that $1 million baby? I mean, at what age? If you start them at 15 days, how long would it take for them to get there?
Right.
Okay, so if you're starting at 15 days old, those policies start at $100 a month. And so it is projected by the time they get to retirement age, and we're talking about 65, 66 years old, at $100 a month, that they would have $1 million or more in that policy. Now, of course, that can be sped up by, adding more money to it throughout the years, or starting off at a higher monthly contribution. So it's really up to you.
Yeah. Because that's a great program to have, for, just like I said, my son is 16. I mean, we're behind the, 8 ball, as they call it, but it's still not too late to start an account, start putting it in there. And then when he's graduated from college and decides he wants to buy a condo or something like that, he'll have the money or the funds in there to be able to purchase a home, because everybody wants to try to help their child with their first, well, not everybody. Some people want to be able to help their child purchase their first home, and that's a way to do it. So that's great information. I mean, wow. I mean, there's so much stuff in financial planning and we don't even realize it's because it's not that readily available to us. But we thank Miss Shamika Rivers for being able to express some of the things that she's expressed today. But it does help a lot. It sheds a new light on it. And I can tell you're a wealth of knowledge. Now, I got another question, because you're a veteran, right? Yes. So being a veteran, is there special programs that you have for veterans?
So not necessarily. I would not say that we have special programs for veterans.
Okay.
But the one thing that veterans may have, some veterans may have that civilians don't have, and that's their VA disability. Right. Now, we already know that their disability is already tax-free, but pouring that money into, for example, an IUL can provide even more of a tax-free personal pension for that veteran, as they won't outlive their money anyway, but they can get some interest on that money, because those types of plans do add interest on the money that's contributed. Yes, your money grows. It's an indexed account. So your money grows and you don't lose any money. So when that market drops, your money stays safe. You don't have to worry about it dropping, like, for example, a 401k plan or an IRA or any one of those types of accounts.
That's good to know. That 401k dropping, Juanita.
That's some really great information.
Yeah.
That's some really great information.
Yes.
It really is. That's good information.
So I'm excited. I'm ready to get started, try to figure out what I can get straight for my family. So if you can tell us now, of course, I'm going to put everything in the chat, and, they'll have all your information, but could you just tell us real quick how we can get in touch with you?
Absolutely. I am on Facebook under Shamika Rivers. I'm also on Instagram under Shamika Rivers, or you can find me under let's_talk_Shamika1. And I'm also on TikTok at Shamika4844.
Okay. And can you give
All
us
right.
what's your best number, best contact number?
The best contact number would be 301 532 6422.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
just,
All
I'm
right.
just, I'm excited. I know our viewers, we try to share so much information with them to help them get, wealth. And this right here, this is like great information. I'm going to look into this IUL because
Yes.
that sounds good.
Yes, it is. And that's why I'm
Yes.
really excited about being in the industry, because this is something that it can be afforded to, everyone, or at least, everyone being able to take a look at it. And so that's why I'm really excited about just the industry, being able to bring the industry to our communities.
Yeah, and that's our biggest goal at AMR, is to bring everything, all the knowledge that Juanita and I have or get from our vendors and partners in the business. We try to share it with everybody that we know, because that's what we're here for, to share the wealth, to share the knowledge, and make sure everybody's straight like we're straight. So if you want to see Miss Shamika in person on July the 6th, AMR Elite Realtors will be hosting a housing fair at Alexander Memorial Baptist Church, located on Crane Highway. All of that information will be going out. It's going to be from 10 to 2, and we would love for you all to stop by, get some information, get some giveaways. We got a lot of stuff that we want to try to have. And Miss Shamika, like I said, she'll be there to talk to you and share some more information face to face. And so we can have everything that we need right there in our community, and just working together to give everyone the success that they desire. That's good. That's good.
All right. All right.
Miss Juanita, who are we?
Yes.
Who are
We are reliable realtors providing
exceptional service.
we
No need to go far.
no need to go far. Come on down to AMR.
We thank you so much, Ms. Rivers, for joining us this morning. It has been excellent information. As always, we thank you for all our viewers and our followers. Make sure you tell everybody so that they can join our page and get all this good nuggets that's always dropped. We always have good food to eat with this information. We also have a YouTube page that you can log on, see the videos on there if you need to. But we just always are forever grateful for everyone that takes the time to spend their mornings with us, with AMR Elite Realtors, with Taylor Properties, and our coffee and conversations. We love you guys. We thank you, and we'll see you next time.
That's right. Bye-bye. We love you guys.
Thanks again, Shamika.